All right, y'all. We didn't get a whole lot of footage, but we got a little tiny bit more. We got to see what's going on with Syrax. I just wanted to talk about it with you guys. All right, y'all. I am excited. We have what? 11 more days at the time I'm recording this. 11 more days until House of the Dragon comes to snatch my Targaryen wig right off of my scalp. I absolutely love it, and I love this new poster that we have of Syrax doing exactly what needs to be done, being the bad bitch that Syrax is. And of course, there is Rhaenyra down there being like, try me if you want to. You see her facial expression? She's like, girl, do you really want to try? Do you want the dragon fire? Is that what you want? Do you want to be turned into... I got my air fryer right behind me, okay? Do you want to be turned into something that's really crispy? You know what I mean? With absolutely... We don't even need that much seasoning on it, because when you turn out that cooked, seasoning won't matter at this point, because you just be charred. It won't matter. I saw this, and I'm like, I can't wait till we see the full entire scene of Syrax landing, because at this point I am 100% convinced that this is Syrax and Rhaenyra. I cannot wait to see the full scene of this, because they've been showing us, as the trailers have gone on, they've been showing us more and more of this scene of Syrax flying around. So I can't wait to see the full entire scene in all its glory of Syrax landing on King's Landing. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I don't understand what's going on here, but I would like to find out. I mean, she looked like she's about her business. Okay. Now these are all, I didn't even explain. I just started talking, but these are all coming from like these TV spots. I think like just new little clips and trailers and shit that HBO has recently released. Now this picture was one that got me, I think, the most excited. I'm not gonna lie, because it's for the first time here, at least in my opinion, that we get to see fully up close. Because before we saw like something with Syrax and Daemon, we just figured that they had armor and stuff. And I kind of figured they would have a saddle, but seeing the saddle like up close for real is kind of cute. I really love it. I do wonder, every time I see it, I'm just like, I wonder if Daenerys would have liked it, you know? And what I mean by that is like, when Daenerys, she actually she was on Drogon's back for real, like all up on him, holding on to like directly holding on to his spikes and shit that lined his back. Like, I wonder if that felt like a more natural, like, you know, connection or bond between your dragon, as opposed to all this shit. It looks amazing, but I wonder, it just looks like it would be, for me, I'm thinking of myself as a dragon rider. I'm just like, damn, you got to move your arms around that shit. But then I'm wondering, would I have thought that way if I didn't see Daenerys riding the way that she rode? But the way that Daenerys rode her dragon makes so much sense, because she's so far removed from old Valyria that it's like, of course, she don't know nothing about no saddles. She barely knew how to fucking work them damn dragons in the beginning, to be honest. So, and she really, in my opinion, she relied on the connection that she had really with her dragons to really help her raise them, or help her go through that shit, or help her understand how to work the most, like how to get them to listen to her. So I don't know, I really thought this saddle was beautiful, and I just can't wait to see like how important it is, you know, how important, because you see these reins and stuff here. I can't, or is it rain? What is it? What is that shit? It looks like, because she got her arms to the side, it looks like they're connected to something that's pulling on them. You see what I'm saying? So I wonder how important it is, how it would have helped Daenerys. Would she have been comfortable? And this is just fan me talking at this point, just going on. Like, would she have been like, damn, that looks cool, or damn, like that looks uncomfortable? I want to know the training that is involved in using something like this, because it really looks like you sitting there, you controlling it, right? Which makes sense, right? So I can't wait to see how it all works for real. This part here is Rhaenyra saying that she does not want to rule with terror or something like that. And I'm just like, it's just, I've heard that before, sweetie. You don't want to rule in terror. And for me, it's okay if you do. Rhaenyra, it's okay if you do. But see, this time, if you do, you want to know what's going to happen if you do this time? This time, if you do, the descent will actually make sense. It will be paced properly. Your madness will be delicious to watch because it didn't happen in one flip of a switch. It didn't happen overnight. It didn't happen. It didn't violate all of the, you know, cornerstones of your character and personality in one motherfucking scene for no goddamn reason. We're going to watch you slowly do whatever you have to do properly, because the writers are going to have brain cells within their skulls. But that's what Rhaenyra says over here. And then we get to see her with her damn kids. We get to see her with her kids. We get to see her with her kids and her family and shit. Now this is going to be very interesting because Laenor is a part of the Broken Wrist Brigade, is he not? Is he not a part of the LGBTQ? Is he not a part of the Alphabet Mafia like I am? Is he not, you know, a twirler? A twirler. Is it giving Sir Loras? Is it giving Sir Loras? Is it giving Sir Loras? Is it giving Renly? Is it giving Renly? It's giving Renly and Sir Loras when it comes to Laenor Velaryon. So I'm wondering how. I just want to see how this interacts, how this how the family goes. I need to see it. I want to include this picture as well because it just shows Daemon Targaryen. I'm presuming this is Daemon Targaryen walking to the Iron Throne. And at this point, Daemon is already one of my faves. Daemon is my fave already, and the show ain't even fucking started yet. The show ain't even started yet, and I think Daemon is cool as hell. It's gonna be so cool to see him in all his fucking outfits and shit, because even though I can't even see this one clearly, this shit looks so cool. This shit looks so cool. These Targaryen drums over here, I just thought it was interesting to include because just like how they beating these damn drums, they beating the dragons that are under drums, they're gonna actually be beating their own dragons up in real life. In this Dance of Dragons. And this last picture here that I want to show y'all because I thought it was so, well, these last few sets of pictures, it's just so absolute. Look at young Rhaenyra. Look at young Rhaenyra. She's like, oh my gosh, my dragon Syrax. I'm such a bad bitch. These girls are gonna hate me so much because guess what? Not only do I sit my ass down, not only did my daddy say I'm gonna sit my ass on the fucking Iron Throne, baby, I'm also riding around these hoes with a dragon. So if I show up to brunch or dinner and these girls have something to say, my dragon is going to have something to say, and my dragon's also gonna have lunch or brunch or dinner. That's exactly what she said. Don't ask me how I know that. I just read her mind real quick, and she definitely is thinking that. And this other picture here, I love this quote here because it says, when you look at the dragons, what do you see? And Rhaenyra responds, she's like, well, I see us, I suppose. And you're right. You're right about that. But yeah, seeing Syrax here and seeing how young Rhaenyra is here, it makes me like, okay, so I can't wait to see how Syrax grows. I love how it just seems like, especially when you take into consideration like how big Drogon and shit, just the growth of Drogon and the rest of them girls, the rest of Daenerys' dragons, like I just love how proportionate they are to each other. So like as Rhaenyra grows, so will Syrax, and you get to see like as their power grows. It's just you know, a metaphor. But whatever. Yes, so this is really all that happened. Nothing crazy. But I just wanted to rant a little bit because the show is almost here and I'm so excited. Remember, over here, I want y'all to put some respect on the house of Targaryen. The rest of your faves, whether they be Stark or Lannister, I want you hosts to know that at the end of the day, you need to bend your fucking knee to House Targaryen. That's it. Like, we could talk about the rest of the shit y'all want to talk about. That's fine. But understand that you're just a vassal. Like, you're just my bannerman. House Targaryen for life. I want y'all to know that. If you don't have a dragon, get the fuck up off the battlefield. And on that note, I will check y'all out later.